We are two hairstylists with over 50 years of combined industry experience, ownership, platform artistry, salon education, and mentorship. Listen, when these two sages get together, you know we're going to have a story to tell. With authentic and transparent moments and some of the world's most craziest shares, we are bringing to you the juice, along with our perspectives, of course. All stories have originated from the chair, be it a salon chair, barber chair, massage chair, facial chair. These are stories and topics that you can relate to, learn from, and of course, grow from.
Transparency in the chair. What you want in your life. Why? Because it's going to change it. In the perspective of showing you how to deal with relationships, issues, business, family, my goodness, and your man, your woman, you know, all of that. All the juice, all the skinny, all the meat and potatoes. We're going to give you facts on it. We're going to bring it in on the topics, the body, and the conclusion, because we want to be able to help and share with everyone. Our stories will generate from the chair, but it's not just about the hair chair. It's about any industry that you can use our information in to change that perspective. So you tune in every week for all the good tea that we're going to have for you guys. The juice is what we do. Look out for Kay and Rae on Transparency in the Chair. Over the hurdle of understanding one another. Truth be told, transparency, I think he's learning a lot about me through this podcast.
That's good.
You know, because I am 70% always at work. So there's 30%, and then we only literally have Sunday together that we're both off.
Right.
The whole day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
So we got a lot to unpack and impact and all of that in that short period of time. So like hearing me now, it's like, because I'll say like, you know, my team probably knows me more than you.
Yeah,
they know
you spend
this
more
whole
time
other
with
side
them.
of, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when we look at our lives for real, it's like, really, who are you spending a lot of time with?
Yeah.
Even though you're married or you have a boyfriend or whatever, you know, they only know this part of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, really right now, I feel like we're on the other side right now. You know, like how when people like sticking it for the long haul, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Same thing?
Same thing. Been married almost 14 years. Yeah, to your point too.
It's 12 for me.
And it feels just like that because I work all the time. And so I'll tell certain people, they're like, man, so what do y'all do? So like we'll go out to eat. And for someone else, they might look at that as y'all just eating. But that's actually the time that we can actually like bond.
Right.
Yeah.
And for some people are like, really? I was like, yeah, because I work all the time.
Right.
But it's like those little things where like, oh, I'm proud of you. Thank you for working so hard to provide for me. And, oh, thanks for taking time just giving me something, like getting something from the store and just bringing it to me.
Yeah.
Without me even telling you.
Right.
You know, like a lot of those little things.
Yeah.
But to your point, it's like kind of jumping over that hurdle. You're like, oh, man, we've been together for so long. And sometimes for me, it's like, oh, I'm still in that mode of like, okay, I still got to like surprise her. I still got to mac my girl still.
Right.
To this day.
Mac the girl. Yeah.
You got
It's easy
to.
to get into a relationship or a marriage, but staying together is where the work comes in. And you got to put in that work.
Absolutely.
A lot of people aren't willing to do the work.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's easy to be like, you know what? I'm sick of you. I'm tired of this.
Right. Absolutely. And to your point, as far as like working so hard, it's where when you're just sitting by yourself at the house, sometimes I'll make a joke where like you're kind of making all these movies in your head.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, no, babe, I'm working hard. Here's some pictures. Here's this.
Right.
But I have to like step back and be like, you know what? Maybe let me just take a day off. Let me spend some time with her.
Yes.
Because those thoughts start kind of becoming very intrusive.
Yes.
You know, because they're like, oh, you're gone all the time. It's like, I know you're doing this, but sometimes my mind just kind of wanders off. Like, and then if I'm like teaching her something and it's like a female around, it's like, who's that bitch? Like, just subconsciously.
Right.
Just subconsciously, like, what the hell's going on? It's like, no, it's not like that. But I had to take a step back, like, you know what? Now it's my turn to actually speak up and say, no, it's not like that. And actually let her like say it's out of love, not just anger.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But sometimes, to your point, is how it's delivered. You know? Because sometimes I got to get checked like, oh, I can't be so like focused on this because I'm losing her attention.
Yes.
And then that's where things can start kind of swaying to that.
Absolutely.
You know, to where now someone else giving that attention. Like, oh, like, okay, I need to start getting situated.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, we get caught up because you know what you're doing. But then you're the only person that knows what's happening. Your person has no idea of what you're doing, how you have to go about your daily bread or whatever. And then they're looking like, you just not present. And then even when you are present, you ain't present because all you want to do is go to sleep.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like sometimes it's okay to say, hey, babe, you know what? I know you don't really know what I'm up to, but X, Y, Z, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
So I have to use my voice and make sure I'm thinking on your level as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to consider what they know and what they don't know.
Right. Yeah. So that's important.
All right.
Okay.
Well, here's some key points on how to find your voice. Fact checker. Number one, you have to understand what voice is. That's what we talk about educating the kids. Voice is made up of sound, the vibration of your vocal cords, identity. The voice is deeply connected to who you are and communication. Your words, your melody, your pitch, your rhythm, the volume, and more combine to signal your meaning. So I get it. It's your voice in a metaphorical sense, but also, like you said, it's your delivery. It's your tone. It's if you're screaming, like you said, the guy that felt like he had to interject himself all the time.
Right.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
And then I hear a lot of people say, well, I'm just loud.
Right. I'm like, are you loud because you can't hear? Because people who can't hear, they talk loud.
My Rashida, I think she used to have a hearing problem because she talks so loud. It's because I can't hear myself.
Oh, I get that.
Okay.
Yeah. But then it comes off as, dang, they so aggressive.
Exactly.
You know,
so
when it's like, right, it's
Mm-hmm.
like, no, girl, you really can't hear.
Yeah.
You know.
So, no, for real.
And we can all hear you.
Right. Even in the back.
Yeah.
Know the threats of your voice. Know the threats to your voice. These can range from short and long-term illness to societal prejudices about who you are and who's allowed to speak up. So I think that goes to
the loud
rearing and how you're raised and, you know.
Because really and truly, if you are loud like that, that could hinder you from getting certain job positions. Because they'd be like, man, love her to death, great worker, but
loud.
They just so, I can't do it.
Or chatty patty.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So then you could lose your audience, or it might be too much for a certain position or a certain person. You know what I'm saying? Because men don't like women that talk like a whole lot.
Remind me of that lady.
You know?
Yeah.
I can't think of her name. The Rick Ross baby mama, the one with the teeth that be on Instagram talking.
Yeah.
And as soon as she come on my screen, I'll be like, I can't take her.
Can't do it. Yeah,
she be like,
Yeah.
I used to use the horse teeth.
Right.
And her talking out loud. It just
shut you off. It just shut out.
Zoom real quick. I have to mute something because it's just too much.
Or the whiny voice.
Yeah. And the monotone people, you know?
Oh, Lord.
Monotone people talk like, oh, yeah.
The whiny voice. The
like,
whiny one
I'll
is
be
funny,
like,
though. My friend was dating a chick that talked. She was like, so what are you gonna do today?
Right.
I got my dogs with me.
No.
We're gonna go get ice cream. I was like, is that how she really talk? He was like, yeah, that's how she talk. I was like, you lying.
No, seriously. You have to know your person, man. I'm telling you.
My
Because I had
gosh.
to get used. My husband's monotone. He's very monotone.
Oh, he's
and
a clear eyes guy.
yeah.
Okay.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So my speediness,
Yeah.
I'm a bullets person. Like,
Get to the point.
what's the subject now? Okay, you said, okay, doop. Give me the bullets.
Yeah.
I don't need the fluff in between.
Yes.
But he will paint you a scenery
He
like
will go
no
all
other.
the way- yes.
Like, and then when I rolled by, instead of saying we got into an accident, so before we got into the accident, so babe, so then I passed up like 5 cars. There was a yellow one, a red one.
This
a
is
green
why
one,
him and Mr.
then-
Fletcher get along. So
Exactly.
well.
So, and then there was like this tree. And
Yes.
so because of the tree.
They be like,
that
and in
it
my
see-
mind, I thought.
And I'll be like,
Yeah.
okay, so what happened at the end, babe?
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah. Sometimes I have to bring my husband back to the point.
Yeah,
He
because
went all the way around the mulberry bush. I be like, no, so what did you say to the man? Oh, okay, yeah, so then.
Yeah. I'll be like, God, right.
Yeah.
Because I'm just, he's like, slow your mind down. I was like, speed yours up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so cute. That's so cute.
No,
See,
for
that's
real.
what relationships are like.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because so now when I said,
Right,
like, I
right.
think we're on the other side of it.
Yeah.
Because then now, I don't think I have to say words. Sometimes he can just feel, he's starting to feel
yes,
me.
he be like,
Yeah.
okay,
Then he'll be like,
let me speed it up.
Like, or he could just probably feel me before I get home, because sometimes he'll just have the damn candle burning in the bathroom.
Oh, I
and
love
And
it.
so as soon as I open up the bathroom door, I was like, it brings me.
yes.
And I'm like, dang, I need it. How did he know?
How
You
did
know,
he
that's
know?
why I say we're on the
We're on the other side. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3, reflect on the beliefs about your voice. Throughout your life, you may have acquired beliefs about your voice that are holding you back. It is important to reflect on these and challenge them. That's it in a nutshell.
Yeah.
It's a lot of childhood trauma
Yes.
and how you were raised that affects you now.
Yes.
That's
Everything.
Some people don't even like the sound of their voice.
Right.
Like,
I
they
hate the
even
sound of
talk.
my voice when I leave a message on somebody's phone.
I
I
always
say,
feel
I
like
sound
I'm-
like a kid.
I feel like I'm country. I feel like I'm just a country bunkin. I be like, oh my God.
Well, saying it like that, you did sound like
It's
country.
Texas. It's Texas, though.
No, let me say.
Everything big in Texas, baby.
No, listen.
Texas, baby.
I didn't know my nephew sounded so country.
Oh,
Until
yeah,
he was like, Say, man.
Yeah, yeah.
That ain't player, man.
Yeah, he showed it. That's not player, bro. That's not player.
That's not a real man. That ain't player.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. But I love it though.
Yeah. But you always sound, I think, to yourself.
Yes.
It's always the self.
Yeah.
Check, like, it's
we're always so hard on ourselves.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
it
my
is
girl
what it
Candace,
is.
she's like, you have a great podcast voice. I said, I do, friend, because all I'm thinking about is how I sound when I leave a message. I'm like, when I leave a message, I sound like a kid.
I just hear videos of myself, and I just feel like I just sound so country.
Yeah.
No, but if
we just gotta get over that.
You.
Just get over it. It is you.
It makes you.
It's your identity.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we get in our way, and it stops us from being great. It stops us from doing stuff.
That's right
me
there.
too.
And there's an
I'll be
audience for you, and
yeah.
you and you and
I don't
me
go
and you.
live a lot of times. I don't do a lot of actual personal posting because I'm in my way about my voice.
Mind, yes.
So after today, since I learned about my voice, I'm gonna go live.
Yes, because you're you.
I'm gonna go live.
You're uniquely you.
On TikTok a lot, I used to start saying hello.
Yeah.
And then so I was getting on my own nerves.
Right.
So somebody said, why you don't do the hello thing no more? I was like, y'all, you like to do like
right.
And
people like it.
Right, because
like
it kind of makes it's your thing.
It's your niche. It's your niche. Find your niche and you just
and go with it because somebody likes it.
Somebody
and then somebody could identify with that.
Yeah.
Like even when I do my Instagram videos, they don't know me, but they know my hand.
They know your hand.
Yeah, they see them tags.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
it.
and then
That's
so it's like,
branding.
okay, that's right.
Branding 101 people.
9 times out of 10, I'll have my face beat and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I know. You gotta do what you gotta do when you can do it.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Last one. Wait, what did I talk? What did I say? 3 last or 4?
3.
Okay, so 4. We got 2 more. Get to know your voice again. Warm-up exercises, breathing exercises, voice work, getting silly, finding your pitch would all help you rediscover your own voice and get comfortable using it. So
What
again,
I just said.
what you just said.
Yeah.
It's like getting on live and just doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
And be okay that you're not, nobody's like nobody else. Be authentically you because somebody loves you and somebody loves your energy
And looks
your
forward
vibe.
to it. And you don't even
You know what
know.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly. So just do you.
I think it was because I worked at true perfection so long that perfection is what I strive for.
Okay.
And stuff. Yeah, perfection. Perfection is in my head. So if it's not perfect, I don't want to do it. Oh, it's not perfect. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't, like my lip gloss. They didn't come out right. They're dry.
Yeah.
So I got to
So
find
you'll-
something else. I don't like it. I won't launch it. But yeah.
But you know,
now I know. Just
it's
start somewhere. Just
start
do it.
somewhere and build
That's
on
what I
that.
learned.
But off the rip though, you said okay, it's dry. Nobody's not gonna want dry lips.
Yeah,
so
nobody.
you know that's a dud.
It's a dud.
Right.
Yeah. Did it.
But find something else immediately. You know what I'm saying?
Find a solution.
My
That's the
mom said
part.
like she's always say, don't do anything.
Don't have
If you cannot afford to buy that thing, you save up your money so you can. Because if you buy cheap stuff, you're gonna end up spending more money because it's gonna break down quicker. So whatever you want, whether it's like trying to get into that new start of a business or whatever it is, do it with excellence.
Yeah.
So if you know that, and people, you already know if you ain't put a whole 100% in what you did.
But it was.
You know
I
what I'm
did
saying?
research and I found the product.
No,
I mean,
but I'm
I know
saying-
you're not saying me
No,
in
right.
particular, but
Yeah.
it's like sometimes you just gotta put it out there and
Right.
revamp it if you
Absolutely.
have to.
Yes.
Because that's what they was telling me about my book. Hey, format this book and get it out there. You can always rewrite another one.
and then as long as I feel like you're transparent, that's what people want.
They want the realness.
Right now,
Yeah.
people want transparency.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's so fluffed on social media. Then you're
Filters
getting these
and-
30 seconds of people's thing, and you think that they're amazing and wonderful, and their life is just all that.
not all
no,
glitz and
man.
glam. It's
And
not
then
all
behind the
glitz and
scene,
glam.
they falling apart.
They sliding down.
Let me tell you
they sliding
something.
down the wall.
That's like at them Jamaican parties. Baby, let me tell you something. Them men used to be going buying the Gucci, the Louis, the Prada, this and the other. And then next day, your light bill ain't paid.
See?
So please, spare me.
Yes, yeah.
Spare me on the fluff. You know what I'm saying?
Spare the fluff.
Spare the fluff.
You just be you. Like,
Yes.
you know, it's one of the things. I can't stand men that wear fugazi jewelry or the costume jewelry that like tarnish and it's still tarnished and
Right.
they wearing it.
Yeah.
I be like, man,
Just cut it out.
Yeah.
just cut it out. Like, get you a nice little gold chain, gold plated, something. I don't know.
Something.
Right.
Something instead of the little blinged out little fake diamonds and the Moissanite. I hate it. with a
Over it.
passion.
Yeah. Just trying
I
to
hate it.
Just be transparent.
Yeah, trying to look like they're bigger than what they are. It's
Right.
like, no, you look stupid because you got on
look
tarnished jewelry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
just don't wear none at all. I'd rather you wear
Right.
nothing
Save
than
up
to
for
have
what
on
you-
some.
yeah.
Yes. So it wasn't like true. It's just knowing that you did your whole 100%. You put your best foot forward in anything that you do. You know, because I know when I'm like, you know, you could have did that better.
Oh,
we self-check all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
So even if we do a client or whatever, and then like, you know, your first mind's like, do this, but then you're like, oh, and you didn't. And then you turn around having to do what you first thought about.
In the first place.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Follow your intuitions.
Yes. Because your voice.
It's your voice. It's another voice.
It's your
inner voice.
Your inner voice.
Your inner voice is
Man,
important.
I have been listening to my inner voice. And I'm telling you, that light switch cut on. The life is short. Follow your gut. Your inner voice. That intuition is real.
I'm going to tell you,
I'm not letting nobody else make it in 2024 because life is too short and I don't have time for it. I'm already.
I'm going to tell you.
I'm 40. Yeah, I'm in the 40s.
Yes.
And it's like, time out for the BS. Like, I ain't got time for it. I'm going to call you out on your bullshit. ASAP.
ASAP. But let me tell y'all this. And take this to the bank. I don't care who you are that's listen to the sound of my voice. When you are in a thing, the first thought is always God. Your second immediate thought is you.
Yeah.
So God always, like, people be like, how do I know?
Yeah.
That first answer, that first initial voice.
Me. Yeah.
That ain't no something. The Lord spoke to you, man.
Yes.
It ain't a something or no. That first voice, that first initial, that's God.
Yeah.
And then the second is us with our experiences, our traumas, our, you know, what we've been through, or your fears, your lack of knowledge or whatever. That's when that pours in. You know what I'm saying? But the first initial thought, that's always God giving you your answer.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you follow those principles, man.
Yeah, that's why I like meditating and just sitting to myself and just thinking, because your mind, like,
because when you don't move that way, your conscience will tear you up too.
Yes.
Because it's like in the back of your mind, you knew X, Y, and Z, but you still move.
We always have the answers.
Yeah.
You just gotta really
do. And that's why a lot of times when people come to you for advice, they already know in the back of their mind what they need.
They need validation.
Confirmation.
Because guess what? Don't nobody go to nobody who ain't gonna cheerlead their situation when they're in doubt.
Period.
You're gonna go to the person that be like,
that's it.
Okay,
yeah.
If I know, because in my mind I'm like, I know I ain't gonna listen to it, but let me go to my cheerleader over here, because girl, you're gonna be like, yeah, girl, let's do that.
Yeah, all that. Now some people just don't be knowing though. Some people clueless.
You
a little
think
bit.
so?
Yeah, I know so because I've from experience.
She's like,
I be like, so your elevator don't go all the way to the first floor.
Well, yeah,
so
that's
short yellow bus.
Another short bus.
You know, y'all be forgetting that those people that went in them special classes, they grow up and they look normal.
You know what?
Oh, that's
they don't have that short yellow bus no more to take them to
work. Bro, that's real. That's real.
You don't get the short yellow bus to work.
Yeah.
You Uber, you got a car.
Because I'll be like,
money.
how in
No, they be slow. It's no more yellow buses after high school.
Girl, you said a word. Don't for real.
No, they be slow.
And
they be slow. It's real slow people in real life.
No, in real life.
That's
real life. And I've ran into a few, and I'm like,
okay.
I see. Yeah.
Because I'm
that
like,
elevator stuck, baby. Oh, it's broke.
Okay.
I'm like, how you ain't figure?
Because he cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Number 5, last and not least, build confidence in your voice. From ditching emails in favor of phone calls to joining a choir or debate club, confidence will come from using your voice more often in a wide range of situations.
Amen.
And so that's why our generation is going to be in trouble, because they use texting,
and
all that. Voice. Half these people don't even, if you listen to your kids, though, half of them don't know, they cannot complete a good hot sentence or a good hot conversation.
Yes.
Because your phone could kind of predict what you're going to say anyway.
Yes.
So,
and they can't spell.
Right.
Because they're going to use autocorrect.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
my child, she spells stuff on purpose wrong. I be like, London, seriously. Did you just? She was like, I know. I just like to misspell stuff on purpose.
Excuse me?
That's not good.
That's
baby,
right.
In real life, when you really need that word, you're gonna need to know how to spell it.
And you know,
and practicing bad habits will make you keep going. So stay in good practice, baby. Use your words, use your verbiage, use your vocabulary. Because she has a vocabulary beyond me. Like, you know, London, she's
very smart.
Like, wait a minute, let me Google this word she just said.
That's how I met with my oldest.
Let me give you this one too. It says practice mindfulness. Practice being fully present in the moment and pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and sensations.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
When you're self-aware.
Yes, being self-aware. Mindfulness can help. Mindfulness can help you become more intentional to your inner experiences. So
yeah, I agree.
Being in the present.
I agree.
Yeah, that's good. I like that because
and stop suppressing.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I just started kind of dating a little bit, and I'm learning how people like to mind game you or manipulate you with words, and like it was a grown man trying to tell me, "Hey, baby, you about to miss your blessing. You was, I'm this and I'm that. I'm a phenomenal person." I was like, "Really? That's nice. Well, I'm extraordinary too,
right?"
And I don't have to do anything that I don't want to because you're trying to persuade me, telling me somebody else. Oh, I got people flying in from here and there, and I'm like, what they got to do with me?
Right.
You're barking up my tree, so you're gonna have to.
I'm the pricer.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, please and thank you.
That's a part of my book, girl.
Yes.
That's where you at.
Yes.
I won't stop you when you're lying.
Yes.
Right. No, it's real talk.
Really,
because I'm like, hey, know who I am.
Yeah.
No, it was so funny. It was so
we
funny,
be forgetting sometimes.
No, funny. I said, like yesterday we was at brunch or whatever, right? And then so Nene Leaks was there at the next table or whatever.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right. So they're like, okay, how we gonna get her to take a picture? I said, she needs to be coming to us. We the fun group over here.
Right.
We got it going on too. We celebrities too, shoot.
Serious.
So come through.
Facts.
I said, why we gotta be sitting there talking about how we gonna go to her? Why she can't come to us?
Right.
I mean, I'm like, you don't know who I am.
No.
Shoot.
Baby.
Hello.
But she probably would have loved it.
We did end up taking a picture with her.
She probably loved that kind of
She's
energy.
the 13th of December.
Is she?
Yes.
Didn't know.
So I was like, Saturday, I said, I know you for the fun time,
Yes,
girl.
come on, you for the fun. You for the fun.
Yes.
You for the fun. So I think too, ultimately, even with our list, we also have to not. What we often do as humans, we think about the other person's feelings.
Yeah.
And so that's when we suppress. So I think that if we get to know our voice, know the threats of our voice, reflect on the beliefs of how our voice got to be muted in the first place, if it was muted, I think that we can in turn turn that around to benefit ourselves. Because what I always tell my girls too, you over here depressed, crying, and sad, and they done moved on with their life. You because you didn't
absolutely
say right. They done gone on, and you never knew.
Right.
Yeah. So I think we did a good thing today, ladies.
Yes. So if you do need more help on that, we definitely encourage you to seek counseling.
Yes.
There are also, if you don't have insurance for counseling, there are free counselors out there that will be willing to help you, whether it's at church or some kind of organization, but talk to somebody.
Right.
Do not sit in your room and get dark.
Or Google it. I mean, golly.
Hold these people accountable too.
Yes. And
call them out on their BS. They bullshit.
Yes.
And don't let them slide with the BS. It's like, if someone wrongs you, just call them out.
You'll feel so much better.
Yes.
Yeah, it feels
That's the
real
thing.
good.
You'll feel so much better.
Like, and then don't have collar. I be like, what?
But then once you release it, and it doesn't have to be in a combative way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I feel like if anybody speaks from their heart,
they gotta know who you are. Yeah, they gotta know who you are and what you like as a person.
Absolutely. Because when you're speaking from your heart, you're vulnerable.
Yeah.
You're showing your vulnerability. So even if you're with a booger bear and you're going to have to face this booger bear or whatever, when I'm speaking to you from my heart or whatever, you can't come back at me because I'm not coming at you with aggressiveness.
Yeah. And if they do, then you know that that's not your person anyway.
Yes, exactly.
If they didn't understand you or you couldn't, you feel like you can't come to them, that's not your person anyway.
Compassion for your feelings or just
that wasn't your friend to begin.
Yeah, it's not for you. Just
so
run away.
Stop trying to predict the conversations and assume what people are going to say.
To me.
Right? Because nobody knows what the person's going to say.
You don't know.
Or whatever. Stay true to who you are. If you're not sure of who you are, learn who you are. So I don't care if you got to go sit on the beach. The ocean will tell you a lot.
Oh, I love
that breeze,
water.
nature.
Get in your little closet. Get in your little prayer closet.
It might not be the beach, but you could go on your nature walks, whatever. God provided a lot of elements for us to enjoy, to take you in a different place to zen yourself. You know what I'm saying?
You have to silence the noise.
Yes.
You have to silence the noise, put the phone away, turn the TV off, put the laptop away,
I
just get in the
like
zone.
to say the word, I'm sorry, Will, because I'm single, distractions.
Yes. I love that.
I don't like distractions.
Did y'all get that?
The distractions be... Because they
no,
be
for
on you.
real.
I'm cute, so it's like guys be approaching me. They,
absolutely.
They be throwing it left and right, and I be like, no, I have to ignore you. No, I'm sorry. No, I don't want to. No.
Right.
So it be a lot of that, because it can confuse you.
It can.
Yes.
Get in your head, and you just be like, so much, because we're so emotional.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, but he just having a good time, and it's like you gotta put the distractions away and really focus on what you want out of life and really hone in on what you like and what your goals are so you can achieve it.
Right. And if that distraction is not going to help you get there, then...
Period. So,
this a rock good.
It is. So,
Yes.
you guys, if you want to be a part of the show, if you have a show idea, if you want to be a partner with us, email us transparencyinthechair@outlook.com or go to our website, transparencyinthechair.hair. That's right, I said .hair, HAIR.
Yes.
You can still get your son's shirt.
Yes,
We're gonna have
at Beautiful
that link up.
Minds.
Yes.
Definitely contact me at 832-428-7603 so we can put your order in. We have hoodies and shirts for the Beautiful Minds.
Yes. And even if you have a suggestion on how to use your voice, I want y'all to comment.
Yeah, I'm
Because
good at that.
We're going to start retracting these statements. We're going to have to start bringing it back up.
Comment below.
Comment below.
Thank you, Jonathan, for your input as always.
Yes.
We are going to sign out. Y'all be true to yourself.
Thank you,
Be
Yaya,
true to
with
your
Glam
voice.
Mogul.
Thank
Please
you.
follow her on her
Yes.
IG
Okay,
as well.
Ms. Yaya, and that's MZYAYA and Glam Moguls. Thank you. Thank you, ladies, for having me. It was fun.
Thanks.
Thank you for being here.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Deuces, peace. Good job, ladies.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yes.
So
For you guys who've been wondering, who makes me so amazing.
Yes.
And I cannot do it without the amazing help of Miss Yaya from Glam Mogul.
Yes.
And we're here today just to show you a few tips on how to just change it up real quick from day to night or night to day or whatever. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you just did it.
You did it.
Oh, shit.
And I was gonna say,
You did it.
oh, she have a new lip.
Were you rolling? Were you rolling?
I'll roll on that.
Okay.
Oh, were you?
Or you were?
Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, I've been rolling since.
Oh, okay. So...
Show me, I want you put something up high. I want you to make them fly. Throw them in the sky. Throw them in the sky. Make everything collide. Put all your stress aside and let the music take you anywhere like tide. Cause it's me they calling the real loco. Must play when I on the floor. Galvin over and touch their toe.